Let's play the Good Burger thing again and start this shit over with. Yeah, I'm playing I'm a Dude, He's a Dude, She's a Dude, we're all dudes right now.
Just hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. Just hanging out, just having fun. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes, hey, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes, hey. There's nothing better than your friends.
Alright, cut out the Good Burger shit. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second attempt at the second episode of this shit. If you don't know, I had connection issues the first time we attempted to do this. But that's fine because I messed up the for my special guest today, and I also kind of didn't like the direction I was going with what I was saying. But
yeah,
hopefully this time it works. Cross our fucking fingers. But anyway, my special guest today, because Moomoof isn't able to come on right now, so right now I have Harper from... she's a shit poster, as she said in the previous stream.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what my life is. Also, I don't know if I'm hanging a thing, but my webcam's in fact working now. So if you want to try to show my beautiful image, you can.
Yeah, we tried that, but it just made everything like double, so I kind of want to do that again.
All right, that's all right.
If I can figure out how to do XSplit properly, then I think everything will be fine, but...
Yeah, I get that. Alright, so yeah, I'm a shit poster. All I do is shit post. I mostly do about politics stuff. I have hot takes, and I rant about random shit that goes on. My Twitter account is pretty lit. I'm at HarpeXer. I recently changed it from HarpeXer to HarpeXer so I can dissociate from some real world shit that's going on right now, because a lot of people follow me from like people that I actually know, and I don't want them to see the absolute inane shit that I post around and have my name attached to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of started using my real name just because I don't really care anymore. I think people need to know that I just have no good sense of humor, so... but yeah, as we were talking about on our previous stream that will now be unlisted, I have been having some drama with a couple of my good friends about stuff that's also called drama, which I don't really consider. I consider it more of a revolt. I wouldn't say consumer revolt because it's content creators, but change the channel. Since the last episode, it's not going directly into the shitter, but it's making its way into shitter town. It's conspiracy theorists. Please shut the fuck up and leave us alone, because I don't think we want to hear about Lupa on heroin.
Exactly. All this inane shit is so stupid, because people are like, oh, so-and-so did blank, and so-and-so did blank. Things you don't know. And, well, I mean, you have people have their own opinions about, Lupa and the various producers that are in fact going against it. You're only really having one side of the story. Linkara is the only one involved in this drama that's actually still part of Channel Awesome, but even then, he's like...
I thought he just quit.
Did he?
I think he just quit, like the same time as Suede.
Oh, damn. I was not aware of that then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's going to go to the chicken finger factory in the sky. With his... God. I mean, like, good on Linkara for being, like, drawing a line in the sand. And I mean, like,
yeah,
it's basically just now nostalgiacritic.com, but, it's good for him.
I mean, Channel Awesome has been going down the hill ever since To Boldly Flee and the death of the critic and the rebirth of it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people seem to have definitely changed their opinions when that did happen. It's very, very... It's a very contentious issue, to say the least.
Right.
The amount of people that are involved in this drama is honestly fairly surprising. I was honestly not suspecting this many people to be involved in it. And you see a lot of the Channel Awesome alumni like again, most noticeably Alison Pregler and Lindsay Ellis. I forgot the other girl's name. I need to go on the Reset Era thread to look at that completely. But
This is the only time where Reset Era isn't cringy?
I mean, it is. The thread is still extremely cringy. They talk about how people like Rerez and Fold of Human are neo-Nazi kind of shit, but I mean...
Oh wait, who the fuck is saying Dan Olsen's a Nazi?
Some people on that thread are so stupid.
How do you get so far left that you think Dan Olsen is a Nazi?
It's probably because he used to do he did a Gamergate video, and just talking about it pretty much got people got their loins wet and just damp completely.
But he's so anti-Gamergate. He had that whole honeypot like thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mostly know about how dumb Reset Era is from MomBot, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's their big smoking gun. It's a big source of the cringe.
Oh,
so to speak.
wait, I'm sorry, I forgot to say M*B*T, as many people will call it.
I'm on a Discord server with her, and she always laughs about that. It's really funny.
Oh, you're in Discord with MomBot?
Yeah, and emails Chong. It's a beautiful site. They barely use it. It's really, really funny.
I'm not going to say anything about emails Chion, but that's really fucking cool.
I was actually in a Twitter discussion, and someone invited him and said, "Fuck off, Ian," and then he just left.
Boy. Yeah, I've already made my videos on emails Chion. I've already called him names that got me suspended for like 12 hours, but... But I mean, like, I'm sure that he's fine in real life. He's just on the internet. He can do what he wants for the lulz.
I mean, if you were to judge me by my person just by my Twitter profile, you would have a very, very skewed image of what kind of person I actually am.
Right.
For him, I don't think he just thinks of the implications of what he's posting is, and he doesn't like really like look through what's going on. There's a good image of him, of his profile picture, and the profile picture of Orwell and Good, which is the quintessential when you wreck your libtard epic style account.
Yeah.
When it says when you own a communist, and then someone really, really deep fried it, so it's really, really hard to read, and it's just amazing.
Nice.
But that's not the main focus of the issue.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Reset Era. I have to look into this thread. I'm mostly just anticipating the April 2nd, like, book drop or whatever it is, the Google Doc.
Oh, I am too. I'm only using Reset Era because of the lack of that post right now, because that's where the best. Because Twitter is an absolute shit show to even get through, and the ability to just have it easily accessible is why I use it.
Oh yeah, whenever I go into that like fucking thread on Twitter, it always just takes a minute to load any tweets. So, like, I think something that would just be like very compact and like fast would probably be very useful for me. Yeah.
The change the channel shit is really crazy. You can definitely tell something's going on ever since the critic released the Show Must Go On video.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Channel Awesome has become nostalgiacritic.com.
Yeah, which I think is like sad because it was supposed to be technically it was supposed to be a website for Nostalgia Critic when it started out, but I guess they just wanted to try and come up with like a way to have new creators that would be like when there's no new Nostalgia Critic, I guess.
Yeah, like the site was made for when he just after To Boldly Flee, he thought he was going to retire the character and do demo reel, which was if you want to see cringe, look up demo reel. But
I didn't even get through the first episode, and I was like big into like Nostalgia Critic then.
Yeah, it is really cringe, because people don't like. Channel Awesome has some great content. I think their best person. I mean, I love Brad Jones, but I think the best like creator to come out there was probably been Lindsay Ellis.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like in terms of just, I mean, like I like Brad a bit better, like both as a
Yeah, I
person
do too.
and as a creator. But
Yeah, but I think like at pure like just like success past the site, it has been Lindsay Ellis.
yeah, that and Benzai, they're both pretty much the ones who came out of that being successful.
Yeah, everyone else has been meddling, to say the least. I'm not. That's not a bash against anyone, because they haven't had the same success that I had.
Yeah, it's like kind of just stating like the general consensus is that it's like you're still kind of just known for being online. You're not like writing a bunch of articles for like publications and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I have my whole issues with Lindsay, especially considering the whole Nyberg situation, but
Don't even get me started on Sarah Nyberg.
God. I think someone did yell at me like, please don't bring up that whole controversy during Change the Channel. I'm like, yeah, I won't, because it's not what it's about, and like this isn't Change the Shez Apocalypse or whatever. So
Yeah.
which isn't a real website anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, as I was saying, Change the Channel has kind of gotten me in the doghouse with some of my friends. And as much as I love these friends, and I did a lot for them, you know, I was there when I was Animal Crackers, and they stuck around for when I became Sean. But for some reason, there's two of them that I consider to be pretty good friends on this site. They've blocked me, and they didn't say why. I think it might have to do with the fact that they just want to take a break and not indulge in any of this drama, when it's really, again, a revolt. But I think it's like if you're gonna block me and say that I'm going to take a break from you or something, just say it. So I don't have any ill will. I mean, it's sad, but at the same time, I'm like, I'll just wait, I guess.
Yeah, it's just something you have to wait out. I think they'll probably come to their senses when that is said and done, because if you're in that community, it's a very stressful thing going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've helped them out. I'm not even part of the community, and I've helped them out with, like, by spreading the news that, like, Adam Heatherly or Scott Sandler or Kimani Wilson Hunt are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's like everything kind of just went south, like, for, like, a day. Like, immediately when I said, I'm doing a live stream about Change the Channel, soon, like, people were unfollowing me, unsubscribing, blocking me, and it's like, it's not doing a lot for my self-esteem right now, so...
Yeah, just bury it for a bit.
Yeah, I'll maybe reference it. At least now I have something to distract me, because a few days ago, the king fell, and long live the king, because today we're going to be talking about a legend in 90s nostalgia, and a legend in ruining fucking childhoods. Yes?
Yes.
We're going to be talking about Dan, the plan to get the kids in the van, Schneider.
Alright, I'm cracking my knuckles right now. So, like how the Change the Channel stuff was rumors on TV for years, Dan hold her down. She's a fighter. Sorry, hold her down tighter. She's a fighter. Schneider has been a running gag across all people our age, who's ever since Keenan Kell to what the fuck's the now Henry Danger, have had for years. So if you don't know who Dan Schneider is, he is a children's TV producer for Nickelodeon. He's a owner of his own production company called Schneider's Bakery. He's made several shows, most all being Keenan Kell, Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, and what is now Nickelodeon's most popular show, or currently most popular show, Henry Danger. And he was fired recently about because they said their contract really ended. Their creative differences, that kind of stuff. Your stereotypical, we decided to let him go kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, well, there's never been any one serious allegation about him of him molesting anyone. Any Me Too things. It is bubbling on the surface so crazy. It is, because there's so many red flags.
Oh, definitely. I remember first finding out about this shit, and I was like, I don't know. This seems like a bit of a 60-40 chance thing, but now I'm kind of this seems very convincing, especially now that he's being ousted in a time when Hollywood is just very much we need to get these pedophiles. Well, I mean, they're not really caring about the pedophiles, but we need to get these sexual harassers out.
Yeah. I can't link you there right now, but there was a tweet that Dan Schneider had that was going around from 2012. Remember, it was Miranda Cosgrove's face. Uh,
Yeah.
with a foot on it.
Of course, because I think other people need to know in the stream that one of the things that many people credit Dan Schneider for is bringing foot fetishes into the mainstream children's television programs.
All right, I linked it in the YouTube chat. Oh shit, I can't some web addresses.
It just says "Shut up, Connie."
Okay, that's my friend Connie. I can't send web addresses, but just look up Dan Schneider foot.
That's going to
And you're
show a
gonna
lot
tweet.
of results, but okay.
And then in the thread, there's a picture of like just of a huge collaboration of feet from Dan Schneider shows. Because even I remember as a kid, you know, 20, I probably went from like 2007, 2012, 2013. Even I remember all these weird foot fetish shit going on in it for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think anyone who's ever watched Drake and Josh remembers that scene where Drake shot Josh with a potato launcher.
That was one of my favorite episodes, and he impersonated Doctor.
That Dr. Fishy Swab, and the dumbbell fell on his foot, and it just bruised it. Actually, my foot did look a lot like that when my desk just completely fell on me.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, the guy has issues.
He definitely does. I found a tweet from like the Sam and Cat account saying, "Sam and Cat tomorrow, right on the bottom of your foot. Take a pic and use Sam and Cat Saturday. We'll retweet and follow until our fingers get sore."
Oh my god.
They're not even being subtle, until our fingers get sore. Like, are you... The most recent tweet's just a very shocked face from 2 days ago.
On the note of Sam and Cat, the actor who played Sam, Jeanette McCurdy, on Vine, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, she posted a video of her saying like, "Thank you, Dan," and she was like, had like her makeup all messed up and her hair all crazy, and something went on. You could definitely tell, because if you just look at him, he looks like fucking Jabba the Hutt. First of all,
I think I might have mentioned this on the last stream, but I feel like there's this stereotype that there's going to be this stereotype about fat guys in Hollywood all being pedophiles at some point, because it seems like it's just, I don't know if it's like a psychological thing, like now you have all this power so that the girls that might have rejected you in high school, now you have all this power to just have this power over women.
Yeah. Sean, how oh shit, I forgot. Sorry, I'm high. Oh fucking me, forgot what I was gonna say. Shit, I have my notes right now and it's gone. It's not there.
Oh, you had notes for this?
Yeah, I have on my drive.
Oh, okay.
It's not there.
But yeah, I'm going to bring up a couple of the best. And of course, we'll be looking at both his career and also all the pedo shit. I'm just going to put on live stream the Wikipedia page, and then I'm going to also...
These are allegations.
Oh, okay.
This is speculation. I don't want to get sued.
Oh yeah, we don't want this show that no one watches to get sued.
Yeah, you never fucking know. So I remember. So have you ever, how much hentai do you read or watch?
That's a very interesting question. I love to watch the bad dubs of hentai, like where it's just like, man, this really sucks. I don't have time for this shit. You know, like, excuse me, sir, but why did you rape and sodomize me in a public bathroom?
All right, so Dan Schneider legitimately looks like the pervy guy you'd find in a hentai comic at a doujin. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, I believe that. I definitely believe that there's some sort of like shit where he probably has the same mentality as that old guy from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god.
Okay. So it says here on Wikipedia, don't worry, we'll also go on to another encyclopedia that has a lot more sources. Dan Schneider, born January 14, 1966, He's an American actor, television and film writer, and producer. After appearing in mostly supporting roles in a number of 80s and 90s films and TV shows, starting out like Paul Feig here, Schneider devoted himself to behind-the-scenes work and production, and behind the scenes as well. He is the co-president of television production company Schneider's Baker. He sure must have all that, and co-created The Amanda Show, What I Like About You, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious, and then it just all shows that I didn't watch, because that was when I stopped watching Nickelodeon.
Also, I think it's important. When did you stop watching Nickelodeon?
I think probably just around maybe like 2010, 2011.
How old are you again?
19.
All right, so I'm 18. I just turned 18. I stopped watching Nickelodeon around the time Fred the Show came out.
Oh God, I never saw that on air. I always just thought it was like really just a show that got canceled just like that. So
it did, but that's when I stopped watching it.
I do remember I did stick around for Fred, the first Fred movie.
Okay, now the first Fred movie is actual shit, but God, is it hilarious?
I remember watching it like the tail end of it back in the day, and then I watched the I Hate Everything video on it, and I was like, this is actually like somewhat in a weird way kind of funny.
Yeah, it is.
God. But yeah, that was around the time where I kind of just stopped watching it. Though I do remember trying to watch it, and I remember one of my birthdays, it was like the day that The Legend of Korra premiered.
Oh.
So that was probably like one of the last times. And just like Legend of Korra, I am also a person that gets shoved onto other platforms and has a very low budget. It apparently starred in like a bunch of shitty 80s films. He played Dennis Blunden on the ABC television sitcom Head of the Class. Oh, he was also apparently he was Sean Eckhart in the Tony Harding TV movie. I forget if that's the guy who orchestrated the plan to, like, bash the knee, but I feel like that is. I kind of want to see this movie just to see how shitty it is, and also it has Heather Langenkamp in it. But yeah, he went on to Nickelodeon to create All That, which is a show I remember watching, like, mostly the later seasons, because that was when I was, like, born, so.
Yeah.
I remember Know Your Stars. That was the era that I watched.
Yeah. I first started watching Zoe 101 and Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
That's when I was around the time where I was a young lass.
In its subsequent film, Good Burger. Now if we were talking about shitty movies, I do not like Good Burger. I remember I watched that, like, it was like free on YouTube, which is always a good sign of a movie when it's so bad that it could just be free on YouTube.
Well, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas is free on YouTube.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I want to know if it was put on there by, like, the actual producers, because then that means they're actually wanting money from it. Because I don't even know if that film bombed or not.
Considering how absolutely shit the production of that movie is, I don't think it had a budget. Or it was a tax scandal, a tax fraud.
Probably. There's a lot of Nickelodeon tax frauds anyway, so. But yeah, Good Burger is not that great of a movie. I find Kel Mitchell to be very, very annoying in this movie.
It's a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah, I can see it being a guilty pleasure for a lot of people, especially just how, like, why is any of this happening? And also, it's the worst example of a Nickelodeon movie having cursing in it, because it can actually be pretty, like, has a lot of swearing in it.
It was really edgy for the time, considering.
Yeah,
wasn't it, like, rated PG, I think?
Yeah, it was rated PG. But we had to wait until Rango came out for there to be a good Nickelodeon movie with lots of swearing.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot Rango. That's a good movie.
Yeah, the only time I saw it was in theaters, but I really fucking love that movie. But yeah, Good Burger. I still remember, like, all the shit that happened. Like, they had, like, the Abe Vigoda show up. He just says he
God.
broke his ass, and Sinbad's like a teacher who's like a jive guy.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes no sense. And somehow it's like a worse Sinbad feature than Jingle All the Way. Or just like, if you can be worse than Jingle All the Way, then you're really accomplishing something.
Yeah, you have a problem if you're worse than Jingle All the Way.
Though I think the only good thing I've ever seen Sinbad in was the clip on Eric Andre's show where he stops that wheel.
Yeah, that, or that scene from Always Sunny where he was the doctor for in the mental ward for, I think, Charlie.
Oh shit, I didn't know he was on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the Good Burger's not good. All that was fine, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. I meme that show a lot, but that's really all I really do with that show.
But yeah, then he created Kenan and Kel, which again, it's Kel Mitchell in the Nickelodeon era. I remember I watched episodes with my roommate Matt like a few months ago, and it was like I seriously believe that the show is actually set in purgatory, and that Kel is actually Satan. Like it's like I don't usually believe in all those stupid. And Matt just walked in right now as I mentioned it.
What? Hi, Matt.
Matt, isn't like Kenan and Kel set in purgatory?
In what way?
Well, it's set in purgatory because Keenan's the devil and he just tries to trap everyone into horrible situations.
I actually never watched Kenan and Kel. I was a bit too young for that show when it came out.
I remember watching the TV movie they did, and it was very annoying, but also really creepy. But yeah, next up is when he finally gets to spend more time with teenage girls. It's the Amanda Show.
I never watched that one either.
I remember watching that show a lot, actually. And now Matt's singing the Amanda Show theme. I remember a lot of Dancing Lobsters.
Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Fuck off, Matt. Stop talking over me. You're distracting me. But
Professional.
Yeah, very professional shit. But yeah, I remember the Dancing Lobsters. I remember Drake and Josh were like little kids on that show. And
Oh shit, they were.
yeah, they were like really little. They even like showed clips from Drake and Josh in like in an episode of Drake and Josh. I remember it was like the really big shrimp episode. But yeah, it was a fine show. But apparently, I kind of gonna have a hard time with it, knowing that this is when all the fetish shit started to pop up.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And then we get on to the next show, which is Drake and Josh, which is actually a really good show.
Yeah.
I think it won an Emmys. It has its charm. It's because it's been memed so much, but it still has its charm.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually think that the show, even though it's a kid's show, and I kind of think that you could probably do a series on it in the same way that there's the Saved by the Bell Zach Morris's Trash series on Funny or Die, in which
Yes.
Drake and Josh kind of get into like situations that really both endanger people and are really shitty. Like the one episode where they're like have people come over and so they lock their dad in a closet and just forget him.
Yeah, or that one episode where they run over fucking Oprah.
Yeah, when they run over Oprah, yes. There's, though I always found Megan just be a very compelling villain.
She was. She very much was.
Yeah, it also made watching Community really weird because of seeing Helen all over the place.
Oh my god, yeah. Or that what's that movie that Josh Peck was in where it was like right after Drake and Josh.
Oh,
And
Mean Creek, yes, where he says
you
shut the
fucking fuck up, you fucking faggot. What the fuck are you doing?
shut the fuck up, Clyde.
Yeah.
It's an amazing clip. I love the people that meme that and put like clips of Drake and Josh over it.
Yeah.
God damn. But yeah,
If you want
it was actually like a decent show, but like I think like it has its charms, it has its flaws too, but I feel like it's very much a show that I can actually watch and like enjoy an episode unironically. So
yeah. And then you get to Zoe 101, which that's really where the fetishizing started, because it was a show of just teenage girls.
Yeah. God damn it. Zoe 101 was okay. I remember liking some episodes, though I feel like it kind of got a bit weird at times. But
Definitely. And considering how the show ended, that's you know,
how did the show end? I forget.
it didn't. It just stopped because the main actress Zoe, she's one of the clan of I think the Spears clan.
Jamie Lynn Spears, right?
She got pregnant.
Oh, that it usually stops the teenager show.
Yeah, she got pregnant I think at the age of 16.
Yeah, wow, 16 really?
Yeah.
And people theorize who's the baby daddy, and
Uh-huh.
it's
Well,
the point where you can search up Dan Schneider on Google, and Jamie Lynn Spears is one of the results.
Yeah, Jamie Lynn Spears' boyfriend at the time, the baby daddy, was a guy named Casey Aldridge, who was 18. And so
Still
that's when the
creepy
show
then.
ended. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking up Jamie
Also,
Lynn
that's a
Spears.
time. That's a time when teenage pregnancy was a really big thing in media because you had stuff like Teen Mom going on.
Yeah, I think like Juno could have really done like the weird thing is I like the movie, but it had a really bad influence over shit.
Oh, definitely.
Because like the next year you had like the pregnancy packs and the teen moms and Jamie Lynn Spears and all that shit, and then also you had indie movies trying to be way too quirky.
Yeah, there's a movie on Lifetime called Pregnancy Pack that came out around this time. It's based off a real story.
Mm-hmm.
And the story is even more fucked up than the movie is.
I heard like she slept with a homeless guy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading about on December 20th, 2007, in an interview with OK Magazine, Spears announced that she was pregnant by her then-boyfriend Casey Aldridge. She was 16. It doesn't say anything about Dan Schneider in here, which is disappointing. Because a lot of people also theorize that Dan Schneider's the baby daddy, but then again, they also say that he slept with like other girls on that show or something. Allegedly.
There's so many rumors. It's just you just don't know.
Apparently Corey in the House's brother is on that show.
Well, that's a good show in my book.
Yeah, at least like there was no pedophiles to my knowledge on Corey in the House, so we still have that show to look back on. But yeah, then Zoe 101, that was like an era where it was like where I consider it to be the good era because that was when I was watching it like regularly, and then we get into iCarly, which is when things get fucking like hit the fetish shit on steroids.
All right. Okay. Look. Okay. I'm gonna 4chan that right now. From 2016. And there's GIFs and WebMs of this one's from iCarly, where it's Miranda Cosgrove dancing in a hula girl outfit, putting her feet into a bucket of like milk.
What?
Yeah.
As I was saying, steroids.
Yeah, and there's also a GIF, a WebM of the black guy from Victorious, putting ketchup onto Victoria Justice's feet.
I thought you were about to say Andre the Black Nerd.
yes. Andre the Black Nerd. Black Nerd was actually in that show. He changed a lot in the matter of a few years.
Yeah, he used to be like doing fetish shit, and now he's like doing actual good shit. So.
All right. So do you remember that episode? Wait. Okay. I'm still on this thread. I'm just in a treasure trove right now. So do you remember that episode of Drake and Josh where there's that child star that they knock out and they basically have a Weekend at Bernie's thing where they just drag around her unconscious body? There's a scene of Jerry Trainer, Crazy Steve, putting on foot powder on her feet.
Even not in that show. What happened now?
I was in a treasure trove. Remember when Michelle Obama was on Drake and Josh?
No.
I mean on iCarly? Shit.
Oh, on iCarly, yes. I remember because I saw
then,
a Vine where it was playing the watermelon titties ass song over like clips of her dancing on iCarly.
And then there's a picture of Michelle Obama and Dan Schneider's right behind her, like really creepily kind of like smelling her.
I'm gonna try and put up both the picture of Michelle. I'm gonna search up the Michelle Obama and Dan Schneider photo, and then I'm gonna put the picture of Oprah and Harvey Weinstein next to it. Because, oh my God! Like I actually remember when they got Michelle Obama on there.
That was crazy. Oh God!
Oh, there it
so
is.
Many
Oh
just,
my
like,
God!
There's so many of these creep shot gifs. Jesus Christ!
I'm saving this picture.
There's a picture of Dan Schneider with the fuck my shit up fam haircut, and his face is all red.
Oh my
And it
God!
says, "Tweet me your feet."
Jesus. Let me see your toes, and I'll put you in my shows, Schneider. Yeah. This is like amazing. Like, yeah, this is. Do you know if you can put in like the Google Hangout chat? I kind of want to see this shit.
Okay, wait. All right. I think we'll have to okay. All right. Twitter DM me your contact because I need to have that to do this.
Oh wait, I mean like you could just do the thing on the Google Hangout where like when I was messaging you before.
Oh no, I'm on my phone right now, so I can't do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me try and do that. Fucking, I'm searching this Michelle and Dan shit, and it just everything looks creepy.
It's so creepy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can just message.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, just message me on like Twitter or anything. That would probably work.
All right, I'll do that then. All right, here we.
Yeah, but
God.
I'll talk while we're doing that. I'll talk about how iCarly is like a decent show, but it's also very, very weird.
It was. Oh God. Okay, so I was talking about iCarly, but I want you to tell your thing first.
Huh? Oh yeah, send me the thing. That's a fucking Harvey Weinstein picture that I found. It's like the weird thing is that I honestly Harvey kind of looks better compared to Dan, which is very sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're both schlubby pieces of shit, but at the same time, like, you don't have that fucking poofy, I can't even think, like, newscaster in the 70s haircut with, like, the cheekbones protruding out, and you don't have that creepy smile.
Oh, I'm sending you a bunch of pictures right now. Oh my fucking God.
Oh my... This is gonna be a delight. Oh my God.
I'm on a list somewhere right now for looking at all this.
Let's see. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, I see the fuck my shit up haircut.
That's a good picture.
Oh, he has fucking Jeanette McCurdy in a headlock. Why is this a thing?
Before he got fired, the first thing you got when you look up Dan Schneider was Dan Schneider rumors.
Yeah, I mean, like, for some reason my Google's not allowing me to see, like, results anymore. Like, or it was like, pick this result, drop down menu. But, yeah, these fucking pictures, like, I don't know. Like, people say that Donald Trump looks like an Oompa Loompa, and he does, but I kind of see it, like, where Donald Trump looks like the Gene Wilder Oompa Loompa.
Oh, shit.
I kind of think that, in a weird way, despite having a bigger haircut, Dan Schneider looks more like the Johnny Depp, Tim Burton Oompa Loompas.
He does. He actually does. Oh my God.
So, yeah, after fucking Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the Oompa Loompas started to go downhill after realizing they were in a shitty remake.
Mm-hmm. So, iCarly had a lot of very weird sexualized shit in it.
Yeah, I remember the first episode talked about boobs.
Yeah. One was talking about Freddie going through puberty. Another episode where they were all in a hot tub together.
Yeah, they were also in, like, the jacuzzi that was, like, a coffee cup.
Yeah. There was a lot of shit like that.
Like, I was even, like, surprised when I was just, like, a little wee lad of 9, and I was just like, this is kind of weird that I'm seeing all of this.
Yeah, I felt weird. I mean, I don't know if it's just teenage girls, because you saw Gibby doing a lot of shit.
Oh, he's taking his shirt off, but like that was also weird because I know that Dan is into the girls, so
Yeah. Gibby!
that was also always the very fucking awesome moment where it's just like I like to dance with my shirt off, turn up the music. It's like,
I love Gibby.
yeah, Gibby was fun, and on the stream I now have the pictures of Oprah and Michelle with 2 sexual abusers, and it's like, and for some reason, like, why is it that like both Dan and Oprah are doing really creepy things?
Oh my god.
They're both like smiling uncomfortably too.
Yeah.
It's, oh my god, yeah. iCarly was an okay show though. I think like the fetish shit, like, and it wasn't even like the worst that it gets from what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm probably blanking out on shit right now because just there's so much to go through, but like there was a lot. It was worse in the show Victorious because they were older, so you could get away with a lot more.
Yeah, I wasn't much a fan of Victorious, but yeah, like the thing is, like, I guess I was just thinking that like maybe the kids of today were like different in that like they were more accustomed to like sex jokes like they were back in the 80s or something.
I mean, things that more risque. I mean, there were definitely scenes where you know, I remember there were scenes where like Carly and Sam made out and shit like that, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to prevent his own sexual frustrations.
Wait, what? That was the thing?
Oh yeah, and like the last few episodes of the show, like there was a like an entire plot, like a few episode long plot where Freddie like broke his leg or something like that, and so Carly cared for him.
Okay.
And it just.
Yeah. I do remember there was a scene in the Running Over Oprah's episode of Drake and Josh where like Drake kissed Josh, or Josh kissed Drake, I think.
Yeah.
Which was weird to me because I didn't know that, oh wait, we can do that now. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Victorious was, I remember seeing the premiere of that because that was back when I used to watch the Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah.
And,
all right. Please look at that webm I sent you.
I'm trying to load it, but it's not loading.
All right, so it's a webm of the black nerd.
Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe it just needs to load more, but... Oh, now it... Why is it not fucking loading? I want to see Andre the Black Nerd. But yeah, now I see this who comes up with these ideas lol picture, which is... I don't understand foot fetishes, not to kink shame, but I just feel like it could be... It's a bit out there, but...
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I mean, for a lot of other fetishes, it could be a bit more vanilla, but like... I think putting it in a kid's show, it just crosses a line, though.
Damn the initiator, Schneider.
The initiator, god damn it.
Damn the Hyman diver, Schneider.
Yeah, the Hyman divider Schneider, I heard was another one. I think I posted, if you let me lick your anus, I'll make you famous, or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like that one's a good one.
Yeah, but yeah, the one about the black nerd's not loading, but you might need to send that again. But I do... Wait, actually, I do think I know what character you're talking about, though.
Yeah, his name's Andre.
Oh, wow, he actually is named Andre. Andre Harris. Wow, I wonder... has Andre ever been on Nickelodeon show? I feel like he's a person who would have.
I haven't watched Nickelodeon since 2013 or 2012 or so I don't know anymore.
Right, I do know that Pro Jared was on on like a gaming show.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was on this like show that was also produced by Dan Schneider called The Game Shakers.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's like a game show, that makes sense. But like, I thought it was like a okay.
No, it's a sitcom about like I think I remember there was a video that Filthy Frank did on it where it was like the series revolves around 2 7th graders living in Brooklyn who create a video game app called Sky Whale for their school science project. When the game proves to be wildly successful, they form a gaming company called Game Shakers and hire their best friend Hudson. They later partner with rapper Double G, played by Kel Mitchell, of course, who becomes their investor as part of a compromise for their illegal use of the song Drop Dat What in their game. Double G's son, Triple G, then becomes a video game consultant for the company, making him the fourth Game Shaker.
I fucking hate television.
Yeah. And like the ad for it is just like, he's the gamer. And
Yeah.
And
There was a
yes, like Pro Jared was on it, and Pan Pizza mentioned like, oh look, and Pro Jared's on it. Isn't that the guy who made Top 10 Dicks in Gaming?
Yeah, exactly. Also, I think you're really missing out on the opportunity of playing Nickelodeon Girls by Pink Guy.
Oh god, yeah, I'll probably just play that at the end, or like for like a break thing or whatever. But yeah, Victorious was a decent, somewhat decent show, but I was like kind of dropping off. The other shows I haven't seen, but apparently they get much more fetishy too.
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of Henry Danger because my sister, who's 8 years old, is the demographic for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That show definitely has that kind of stuff in it. It stars two guys. It stars an old man named Man, I think is his name, and then Henry Danger, whose name is like Wonder Lad or something like that.
His name's Captain Man, apparently.
Captain Man, sorry.
That's a terrible name.
Yes. And it's a very interesting thing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a superhero show, apparently.
It is. There was actually, for some reason, because of this is not Dan Schneider's show, but there's a show called The Thundermans that my sister also watches, where it's like a superhero family. It's basically Incredibles but shitty.
Yeah. So it's I'm trying to remember. There's probably like another superhero thing that's like the Incredibles but shitty.
Yeah.
I'll just say Justice League, I guess. But oh, he did Big Fat Liar too. God damn it. Dan Schneider.
Fuck.
Yeah, just telling Matt. But yeah, Big Fat Liar was my shit as a kid, and apparently
Alright.
he wrote that movie.
I'm gonna send you a list of Dan Schneider names, so you can refer to him via any of these names, so you can keep the show interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I have a big finale planned that's going to be very interesting.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is. Yeah. Apparently, Big Fat Liar actually made money at the box office. I'm happy about that because that movie again is my shit. Because Paul Giamatti is amazing in that movie.
Huh.
But yeah, apparently he's story, screenwriter, and producer, which is. But then again, I also recently watched the Joss Whedon Cabin in the Woods movie recently, so I guess I can be fine with that. Oh my god, this is a big list.
Yeah. Dan the Spoiler Schneider.
Beer Can Dan, Danny Diapers, Ass Man Dan. I'm an ass. Danny Daycare. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
I hope he's not involved in that Daddy Daycare or whatever.
I need to look at this.
Oh my fucking god. Apparently also he was called the Norman Lear of children's television. But I guess in the same way that they both pushed boundaries, but where Norman Lear was pushing boundaries with All in the Family and Sanford and Son, he was pushing the boundaries of what could be considered decent television for children. So
Yeah, I mean, he really made his name with Drake and Josh, and then it kind of went downhill from there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh, and apparently, did he make Different Strokes? Because I fucking forgot to include any of the clips of the Bicycle Man in my finale.
All right. So the show where you got really fetishy I'm looking at right now is Victorious and Sam and Cat. Sam and Cat was a spinoff of both iCarly.
It was like a crossover. It was the rare crossover spin-off where it's like both Sam from iCarly and Ariana Grande's character from Victorious.
Also, I think every single Dan Schneider show has had some sort of gimmick based on the era.
Yeah. I mean, like, not really based on the era, but they always have these, like, weird running jokes, like David Schwimmer or something.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, iCarly was based on web stuff when that was coming out. Victorious was based on social media. Drake and Josh was based on, like,
Divorce.
games and music.
A divorce.
A divorce, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the big trend of divorces. But yeah, I now I see what you mean. But yeah, and I guess musicals were really popular around Victorious, where it was like Glee and shit and like that.
Yeah.
But I guess because superheroes, yeah, I'm starting to see like maybe he's just running out of ideas, so he just now has gimmicks. But yeah, this fucking Jesus. I mean, like this guy is involved in like actually like decent stuff, but like he's also just this. He's apparently the manager in Good Burger as well.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself. I need to get a water. I'll be right back.
That's perfectly fine. I'm just checking. I'll just check the chat while we're doing this. Alright, Baylor Thorne says you can YouTube search an appalling behind-the-scenes compilation video. At one point, Schneider walks out of his car at a red light to film Nathan Kress in his mom's car. What? Okay. That sounds very dangerous. And Connie says, hey, no, you shut up, Harp. And Moo moves here saying lol. Okay. Let me see if there's... Like, the weird thing is that there's actually not that many shows of Dan Schneider's that I've watched past Victorious, so... But apparently, yeah, he's not an Emmy winner, but... Mm-hmm. No.
Is your stream almost done? Because I'm going to have people come here or...
1 second, guys. We're gonna probably go for about, like, maybe an hour more. But, okay. No problem there. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't win an Emmy Award, but he won another award that I think is... We'll just talk about when Harper gets back.
So I've been reading on my phone as I got a water and I did a quick pee. Dan Schneider worked at Nickelodeon for 30 years, and he really revolutionized the network. Because around the time when he was at his peak, when iCarly, when Jake and Josh did that sort of thing, he changed the landscape for children's television. Most notable is, if you remember from when Cartoon Network started having live-action shows to compete with them because the ratings were down at that time, or when Disney Channel was also doing a lot of live-action shows.
Yeah, I remember CN Real. I heard about that. It was like shit.
Yeah, they did. They had a show with Andrew WK.
Yeah, poor Andrew WK. Apparently, he also didn't win an Emmy, but apparently, what the fuck?
What?
I heard a loud crash, but...
Oh, my speaker fell off my desk.
Okay. Apparently, he did win a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Kids' Choice Award back in 2014, so...
Yeah, at that time he'd been working at Nickelodeon for, 25 years, so yeah.
Yeah, I hope that they just didn't decide to not make it a blimp and just made it like a foot, like the award. Just to be like, we fucking know, but we respect you because you make us so much money.
Yeah.
It's just the sad part is like the reason that most of these cover-ups happen is because of money.
Okay, the name of one of the girls and from the show Henry Danger is named Babe.
How old is Babe?
In this picture, she looks about 14.
Yeah, that's about the age that he goes for.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Ariana Grande doesn't go into a downward spiral.
Yeah.
Because
Because
Amanda Bynes has gone into a downward spiral. Jamie Lynn Spears got pregnant. I don't know who's that Jeanette McCurdy that we don't hear about her anymore. Ariana Grande, at least she's has something to fall back on. And It seems like the only crazy thing she's done is defiled donuts or whatever.
Yeah, and she's done music. I like the song Into You. That's a good song.
I like the song The Way, mostly because it has Mac Miller on it. But, yeah, this guy... but, again, we've gone through his whole filmography, but it seems that these accusations go back a long time. I think most of them originated from back in the day of 4chan, I think.
Yeah, and TV. There's a TV thread that was from 2015 that I found.
Yeah, I'm going to search for, 1 second. Huh?
Did they catch him? Why'd they fire him for sure? They caught him in some, or did he get too many complaints, or
Temperamental behavior.
they probably caught him in some.
I had to explain to my roommates why Dan Schneider got fired, and I said temperamental behavior
Mm.
because, of course, that's totally what happened.
How many people are watching?
How many people watching? 3.
One of them's me.
Yeah, one of them is the person on there. I think I'm also have it on here, so it might just be by process of elimination one other person watching this.
Okay, so, oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm on Kiwi Farms thread, and there's just a bunch of just creepy pictures and videos. A lot of vines.
If it's Kiwi
from,
Farms, does it also show his address?
No.
Okay.
But there's vines from Jeanette McCurdy. Let me send you some of these videos because these are kind of scary.
Oh yeah, I heard about it where she was like showing bruises and shit,
Yeah.
which is like I guess if you want to be quirky and also say that you're an abuse victim, I guess that works.
All right, I've sent you a few of them. But Dan Schneider was the Sam Hyde of television producers.
Kind of.
There's been a joke called "He can't keep getting away with it."
Yeah, I kind of want to see now there would be like another school shooting, but they put Dan Schneider's picture.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
This man, he has been responsible for ruining these kids' lives. But, oh wait, there's a different kid who ruined someone's lives. Yeah, I'm looking at this Vine now, apparently.
Dan Schneider, I know you're watching my Vine.
Oh
Do you
god,
like
she
my
looks
Vine?
creepy.
Vine. Look what you've done to me.
He's just playing 4D chess. You don't understand this.
4D chess, of course. Apparently, this one, she looks naked in here. Let me see what this is.
Working on a sitcom! Bruise. Maybe it's just because I'm anemic. Yeah!
That's weird. That's totally not suspicious whatsoever. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm worried about Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe this is the reason why we don't see her in anything? Is the reason maybe she made too subtle?
You don't see a lot of Nickelodeon stars past that really doing anything.
Yeah. That's the sad part, like, because there are some of those talented people. I mean, like, most of it is just, like, overacting. It's hard to think of who's more of an overactor, the people on Nickelodeon or Disney Channel, but...
I think his shows are better than Disney Channel shows, but they're still pretty bad. Like, Victorious is pretty bad. Again, I haven't seen that show since it came out, but I remember Andre the Black Nerd was in Fear the Walking Dead for the first 2 episodes and then died almost instantaneously. So yeah.
I think the only thing I heard about Jeanette McCurdy doing was like some Canadian show and then some movie with like Kiersey Clemens, but that's about it. So maybe she like was too much implying it. Moomoof is mad about Michelle Obama.
I want a site now called Hollywood.com about 38 Nickelodeon stars. Where are they now? So let's take a look at this. Kenan Thompson is
well, he's basically just like just chained to Laura Michaels at this point.
Yeah. He is a member of Saturday Night Live now, so he's definitely in the limelight.
Apparently, Moomoof is now saying Malia got to work for Harvey Weinstein. Damn, that's disappointing.
Kel is a evangelical, and he does stand up now.
Kel's an evangelical.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I wonder who's more annoying, Kirk Cameron or Kel Mitchell as an evangelical.
Not a Dan Schneider kid, but Devin from Ned's Classified School Survival Guide.
Yeah,
is
good thing you never touched that show.
he played the role of Peter Parks on Greek back in 2011. That's all I can find about him.
I remember, I think I might have seen Cookie in, like, Get On Up, but I forget what role he played.
Gibby is now, he released a song called Killjoy, and he now makes music.
I know he follows Filthy Frank on, like, Twitter.
Uh-huh. Well, he's not Filthy Frank anymore.
So maybe Noah can hook him up with the Nickelodeon girls.
Nathan Kress, who played Freddy on iCarly, is his most notable role was in Into the Storm.
Oh, no. I also heard he was in some YouTube Red shit, so good luck with that, I guess.
Jerry Trainer, he voiced the Tough Puppy in the show Tough Puppy, and he voices Transformers.
Tough Puppy. That I think that was even, like, the time where I was like, I know it's Butch Hartman, but I can't fucking, like, do this.
Yeah, I couldn't either. These people have done nothing.
I found a recent thread that was archived called the Dan Schneider Appreciation Thread. The Vultures just claimed one of the greatest TV producers in history. Dan the Hyman Divider Schneider has been let go from Nickelodeon. Press V for victorious, press I for iCarly, press F for respect.
So people are doing like, Lifetime shows and are doing really shitty music.
Yeah.
Corey in the House's brother is working at a hearing aid company now.
I forget, like, I think one of them got, like, burglarized or something.
Oh, Kiki Palmer. I know who that person is.
Oh, yeah, I have seen some of her before.
I never watched True Jackson and VP. I don't even know if that's a Dan Schneider show. I don't think it is.
Dan, the win her over till she's bent over Schneider is in this thread. Morgan Freeman and William Shatner are both murderers too. Keck. What the fuck?
Josh Peck hasn't done much. I remember he once crashed his car while filming a Vine.
The last time I heard about Drake and Josh, they were like having like a drama because one of them didn't get invited to one of their weddings.
Yeah. Miranda Cosgrove did voices in Despicable Me, and she's making music now.
Yeah, but she's not a minion, so we don't care.
Exactly.
I do
Drake.
know one of them is working for one of the girls from Despicable Me is working for Bo Burnham now, so I guess they're at least making some moves or whatever. Now I'm running into anti-Semitism, and god damn it.
This is the treasure trove.
It's someone saying the Jews took it down, and I'm getting a bunch of kecks. And
Keck.
name one bad thing about Keanu, someone said. And apparently Dan... Wait, what the fuck? Someone said that Dan knocked Miranda up, apparently.
I don't think that happened.
I doubt that happened. I mean, we know that there's rumors about him knocking up stars, but, like, I doubt that that's actually, like, something that he would do. Considering how big iCarly was. Wow. Dan fucked girls you couldn't even get if you were a 10 out of 10 supermodel faggot. Shows some respect.
So much of the stuff is allegations. I'm really comfortable with saying anything because it's allegations.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. It's like, but...
There's so little.
Yeah.
But there's so much at the same time.
That's where I kind of get into that, like, weird point where it's just like, there's so much allegations, but, like... at the same time, there's, like, enough evidence. It's not like where it's, like, Sarah Nyberg, where there's, like, an actual like, concrete proof of evidence.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, the implications.
You don't know. Yeah.
But, I mean, we're still talking about it, so I guess that there's no turning back now, I guess. God. I'm still getting likes on, like, my fucking response to Dan Schneider where I say bye forever.
Dan Cunny Hoarder Schneider.
Cunny Hoarder. Just gonna fucking look at more of these, like, names that you sent me because they're amazing.
Damn the Rough Rider Schneider.
Damn the... Oh my fucking god.
The best is Dan's the starlet sodomizer Schneider.
Oh, the Starlet Sodomizer. Nice. The Candyman Dan. Spread 'em Dan. Family Man Dan. Deep Throat Dan.
Wham bam Dan.
The Big Dick at Nick.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Schneider the Butcher. Jesus.
Dan, say goodbye to your brown eye, Schneider.
Dan the Spider Schneider. The Initiator. Down South Dan Schneider. These are awful, but I love them. Teen Better Schneider.
Getting wider with Dan Schneider.
That should be his next show. It's just like he starts a podcast called Getting Wider with Dan Schneider.
It's the next Louder with Crowder.
Yeah, he'll rival Louder with Crowder.
Louder with Crowder, and then when he becomes a coke addict, Powder with Crowder. When he gets a dog, Schnauzer with Crowder.
I just want to know if Dan Schneider will be dressing up to project his feelings about being transgender onto that show.
I decided to come out as gay.
God. Dan likes him tighter Schneider. The Meat Grinder. The Cheek Divider Schneider. These are the Cervix Wrecker Schneider.
I was like Big Daddy Dan. That's a good one. That just rolls off the tongue.
Oh God, Dan, but I poop from there, Mr. Schneider. These are Dan. That ass could be redder Schneider.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He really can't. Like, that's what I say about all these pedophiles. They really can't be getting away with all of these. It's technically he finally got canned, but they're not like really doing anything about it.
Yeah, I think he's probably having an ego trip.
Yeah, and it also might just be like how all these like shows make so much money, and
yeah.
I think that like I said before that Me Too's it's not winding down, but like it's kind of like we've peaked with it, and it's already getting a backlash. So I guess maybe it's like, well, we can cover up the pedophiles now and stab Corey Feldman.
Well, you see, okay, are you ready for some conspiracy theory? Because here we go. They're not really going to expose a lot of pedophiles in Hollywood because there's so much power in that aspect.
Right.
Where there's like such a wide amount of stuff that goes on, like you just don't know, and there's so much money going on in it that you also don't know.
Yeah, I think like what they're going to be doing is that they're going to like give. I in my mind, the Hollywood executives going like, okay, now we're going to give the woman their time, but we're not giving the children any shit unless they say something without us like blackballing them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Kevin Spacey went down.
Mm-hmm.
We got ourselves a screamer Schneider.
Yeah.
These are say goodbye to your brown eye Schneider.
So, what else is there to talk about, Danaman?
If you have a daughter, you better hide her Schneider. That's that's probably one of my favorites.
I think Big Daddy Dan is my favorite.
Yeah, but this man, he did a lot for our childhood, but at the same time, he also ruined a lot of childhoods, and it's an end of an era for a man like this, but
yeah,
you have to wonder, where does he go from here?
I mean, he probably has enough money. If he didn't blow it all in coke, he probably has enough money to last him for a pretty long time.
I do kind of want to know if he does coke, because that would be...
He looks like a coke addict. Just look at his face. Look at him.
Yeah, he probably did it in the 80s at least. But... God. Yeah, the more I look at it, just this guy just keeps giving me the fucking creeps.
Yeah.
I kind of am glad I never, like, pursued my dream of being a child actor, because then I might have come across this guy and been like a giant tattletale and got my ass kicked.
Same here. That's how I feel. I almost got into that shit too, and then, well...
But this is... Some person is talking, like, Twitter thread exposes Dan Schneider of Nickelodeon. I do remember there was a Twitter thread that people did where it was, like, going play-by-play of all the creepy things.
Yeah, he's done a lot of creepy shit. It's out there. Just to look around would take hours.
Oh, yeah. It was... I think, like, the weird thing is, even though these are allegations... I think allegations should be taken a bit seriously. And yes, it is fun to just poke at this shit, but I think that there needs to be a time where like people actually come forward and say, because there was that fake Robert Downey Jr. quote going around.
Which one?
It was like some person said that Robert Downey Jr. had talked about Dan Schneider being a creep, but it was like later found out to be like a fake quote, which disappointed me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if stuff did come out. I wouldn't be surprised if stuff didn't come out. But in the zeitgeist, he has done nothing to clear his name.
Yeah, like at this point, he would have said something like, especially in this climate. And now my fucking Good Burger thing is playing again for some reason.
Nice. He has done nothing to clear his name. Jiggy, because I think we're pretty much done.
Like at this point, he would have said something. For some reason, especially in this climate. Why is every now my fucking Good Burger thing is playing again for some reason? What the hell is going? For some reason,
he has done nothing to clear his name, because I think we're pretty much done.
At this point, he would have said okay, like some reason, especially in this climate. Okay, now I think everything calmed down. There was like a big glitch or something. Wait, so, oh yeah, Moo was targeted by Foot Fetishist.
Far out.
Yeah, so I did create a little bit of a tribute to the late great Dan Schneider that took me about 45 minutes to make. So I think I'll play that for all the good boys and girls at home. And let's see. Here we go. Rest in peace, Dan Schneider.
Rest in peace, Dan. Man.
On Tuesday, we reported that Nickelodeon had parted ways with Dan Schneider, the producer behind classics like Kenan and Kel and All That, among many others. The network ended its relationship with Schneider after almost 25 years, and Deadline reported that the move happened as Schneider was, quote, under a cloud of suspicion over the treatment of some younger stars of his shows. Today, more details are emerging.
This goes on for a while.
What are you looking for? I don't know. You? Well, hot sex, what else? I have an older friend who wants a virgin.
Oh.
Yeah, that.
How old is he?
35.
You are a fucking piece of shit! I'm going to rape you! Scream, let me fucking hear it!
Missionary is the first one. Doggy Style is the second one. You're only 13? Damn, you're a little hottie.
Hi, and thanks.
What have you done with a guy?
Nothing.
Wow. So I'd be your first at everything?
Yeah.
You're gonna be my first. I want to be your first, baby.
Okay.
Come on! Here we go! I'm gonna clean you up! I'm gonna clean you up because we got some fucking to do!
That's right, we'll fuck your wife! Have you gone all the way with anyone?
No.
When you do, it will be special for sure. I wish I could marry you right now, because I would do it. That's how special you are to me, and that's how much I love you.
Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm gonna ask you, I'm taking you in, you hear me? Show me how you suck a guy's cock. Show me with your mouth. Show me with your mouth.
Said I can smell your cunt.
I like to pleasure people and be pleasurable.
Goddamn rich cunt! I kill rich cunts!
I just don't chat. I meet. I want to know, if I meet you, you will let me pleasure you?
She was very badly raped, you see?
Because I like high school girls, that's why!
Oh god.
Sounds fun.
What do you want me to do?
Whatever you want. But I thought you wanted the real thing. Maybe you're just thinking with my head.
No, I want the real thing. I'm scared to get caught with a minor.
Then don't tell anyone.
Would you get naked?
Could we turn up the heat so I don't get cold?
Sure.
This is a giant cock.
You use
makes your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
Bit old for my taste, and Roger, classic Roger.
Have sex?
Would it be fun?
Of course. I want to be top.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it raw?
Raw?
Yes.
What's that?
No rubber.
Well, I'm from Chile, Latino America. Here in the hallway, they don't rap, they rape. And is not funny.
Play with you, hold you, kiss you, feel you.
Kiss me where?
Oh, want me to get between your legs now?
Yeah.
And kiss you as you feel me on top of you. And I take your hand and wrap it around mine.
Yo, I'm set up phono taping. I need it like a wild ape. My penis is bent and misshapen, so I'm spending my nights out raping. You said that I could rap about rape. I did it my way. What's the problem?
I'd get undressed too. We could have lots of fun if I could come to your house to see you.
Doing what?
Sucking each other, touching each other, having sex if you wanted.
I never went all the way yet.
I would be sweet. You're the perfect girl.
With my hand on your mouth, cause I don't like noise. I just use cause I toys. In your a palm full of coins. But no teen witch cause I don't like boys.
Once we're naked in bed, we can do all kinds of stuff.
She didn't have herpes.
I know you need someone there to wash your back for you, right? Washing the back would lead to washing the back of your legs, to the front of your legs, to the front of your stomach, and who knows where it would lead.
Okay, Lindsay, I got it. Okay, you ready? I always struck out with women, more or less. I never got no action. My life was a mess. But I found the secret to my success. In my world, baby, no means yes. Yo, P-Cash, take it to the bridge.
My hands will travel down your smooth body till we reach your pants. Here we will remove your pants and underwear, revealing your beautiful nude body.
I'd so love to get beaten up by you and be your toilet.
Lucy's hella horny and the pussies don't smell. Responsibility's cool, but there's more things in life. Like getting your dick run off fucking knife.
Well, I can't do that over the internet.
Yes, I do want to come over. Why? We'd love to get you naked.
For real? I've never done that before.
Well, we'll do more than that.
How much longer?
Like what?
Well, I would get
Maybe
naked
like a
too,
minute.
and we would have sex.
Did you him?
Yeah? Why you want to know that?
I just do.
Hey, see, I ain't no baby.
Would you do it to me?
Would you want me to?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be cool to try stuff out.
On that episode of iCarly.
Did it look bigger than Steven's?
A mural.
Yeah.
Of Randy
Do
Jackson.
you want it inside you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Are you wanting sex when we meet?
I don't know. I don't even know you.
Maybe if you want, we could have sex. Or just go to the beach and enjoy each other's company. Get high and watch Family Guy, and see where that takes us. But one thing that keeps running through my mind is if I get caught. I seen this Dateline thing where they are busting guys with cops trying to have sex with young kids.
Oh, you think that's me?
No, but it just scares me though.
But this could be a trap, and I could go to jail.
Nah.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.
Well, that was
beautiful.
Don't worry, guys. I'll upload that onto my YouTube channel. But that took a lot of time. That's why the stream got delayed. Was I had to make that beast.
That was good content.
This is the most quality content I've ever put on my channel. But yeah, that's about all we can talk about Dan Schneider. I guess, but
yeah.
He brought us all the Nickelodeon girls, but he never was able to deliver on his promise.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we hate him, because he's hopefully he comes through. But where can we find you, Harper?
You can find me at HarpeXer, SLOTHEXER on Twitter. I shitpost every day. Don't miss my spicy bants and my memes.
Right. And
thank you for having me on the show, Sean. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Of course, you can follow me at the link that I have put right next to my head. And, of course, you can subscribe to this channel. Bye, everybody.
Good show.
Yeah, I think that was...
All right. I gotta go